rather our daughter be in the woods with a bear or a man?
I would say a man.
Why?
Because I could be that man.
No. No.
Flipped it on you. What? What?
Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christianthology family? So we have a video from Abba and Preach. So basically the title of the video is Why Are Men More Dangerous Than Bears? Let's get straight to the video, alright?
Here's a serious question. Would you rather Cameron be in the woods with a bear or with a man?
This is a very odd question.
Like, she ends up being in the woods alone and is either faced with a bear or with a man. Which would you rather?
Has she developed any skills?
No, she's just her 5-year-old self.
Maybe the bear.
Why?
It might not do anything.
Okay, if you had to leave your daughter in the forest with either a man or a bear, which would you choose?
Well, I think both options kind of suck. I don't know this man. Oh, gosh. Don't know anything about the man.
No, nothing about the bear.
Anything about the bear?
Nothing about the bear.
It's a tough question, I'm not even gonna lie to you, because a lot of men are crazy, but it's also a bear. The bear might not do anything to the child. That's a crazy part. That's the crazy part. The bear might not do anything to the child. I don't know, because the child might not attack the bear, but the thing is, I don't think bears like loud noises and stuff like that, so I don't know, the child might cry, so that might like rattle the bear, and the bear might attack the kid. But I'm gonna choose a man, because not every man is evil like that to do anything to a freaking 5-year-old girl, so I'm gonna choose the man. The man, a human being, is better than a bear, like, in my opinion, so I'll choose the man. It's scary though, but I'm choosing the man.
Oh my gosh, I feel like that's an awesome choice. It just shows you how much I don't trust other people. I don't know.
Are y'all realizing that myself and other women are saying bear because we would quite literally rather die? And then we have some people saying, well, not all bears, just because one bear did it doesn't mean that all bears would do it. You shouldn't be scared of all bears. Let's get a lineup of bears and you show me which one I should be scared of. In this Target right now, you point out to me which men I should and should not be scared of. Well, I don't know. Exactly. At least a bear wouldn't show videos and photos and dap up their buddies after. At least a bear couldn't say the words, well, she liked it, she asked for it. A bear would probably leave you alone even after you were dead. To get most bears to leave you alone, all you have to do is scream loud enough. Can't say the same. Women are asking their guy best friends, their boyfriends, their husbands, their fucking fathers, and they're all saying the same thing. Why do you think that is? Bears don't grasp the concept of wrong and right, but you know who does. At least a bear didn't pretend to be your friend for months beforehand just to get what it wanted in the end.
If I survive the bear attack, I won't have to see the bear at family reunions. The worst thing the bear can do is kill me. The bear sees me as a human being. After what those men did to that monitor lizard, the bear...
Sorry. That last one got me. The bear sees you as a human being.
No, it sees you as a snack.
What does that mean? What does that
even mean, bro?
I'm just curious for the people.
Does a bear even know what a human being means?
Essentially, like, there are terrible things that men have done to women, and they're related. The people supposed to be closest, a lack of humanity. Okay, the bear sees you as a human. On what planet do bears see you as a human? You think they care about your needs, your aspirations, your career goals? Think they care? If they're hungry, they're just gonna eat you. You know how like a rapist will they don't care about who you are. They're just gonna grape you. They're gonna essay you or whatever. Right? That's objectifying. It's illegal. It's immoral. You think a bear's hungry? He's just gonna eat you. Is that seeing you as a human? Aren't you just a piece of meat? But like, you know how they say, oh, this man just sees me as a piece of meat. You know, he doesn't really see me as a person. The bear literally
sees you as a piece of meat.
But just imagine, it's like the bear's eating you from your asshole. That's how is it bears? No,
that's how he knows. God damn.
It's okay. You know what? My head, all animals. Okay, they eat you from your asshole first. Okay, so they got you bent over doggy style, getting chomped on. Okay, and you're over there, be like, well, at least he sees me as a human. Yes, okay, hey, and you be like, well, hey, at least he saw me as a human.
No, when you explain it like that, I can see why they choose bear.
Like to get their ass ate. That's wild.
The bear doesn't get enjoyment out of it.
Well, how do you know that? How do you know that? I'm actually fairly confident that there's euphoric
Who doesn't get enjoyment out of eating food? Like, what are you talking about?
that all animals feel when they're chomping at an animal for sustenance.
You ever own cats? I mean, I'm talking about outside cats. The way they strolling, la 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 la. Here, a rat. I caught it for you. Enjoy. They happy as a.
The bear didn't pretend to be my friend for months beforehand. No one will say that I liked the bear attack. No one will talk about the bear's bright future. If the bear and the man both want to hurt me and I scream loud enough, there's a better chance that the bear will actually run away. A bear wouldn't film it and send it to all his friends. The men getting angry at this don't realize that there are fates worse than death. Ask Junko Furuta, Sadie Robinson, Shanann Watts if they would choose the man or the bear.
People sent us this. Obviously, a lot of folks are upset about it.
I'm not really upset about
I
it,
think
man.
it's perfectly fine if
It's
you're
true.
gonna have some level of awareness around men. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys went to the nth degree and compared us to fucking bears. That's crazy. I think that's the disrespectful part. I don't think most men would have had an issue if said women said, you know, I generally feel unsafe around men I don't know. I think we've heard that enough to be like, okay, I can get it. The
It's
bear
true.
thing is like you're making us just like we're fucking terrorists.
We animals,
I
bro.
really wish someone would compare women to animals, and it would be perfect.
Yay!
On social media.
It's like
I'm
a cat.
You just did what? You just
Or a
did
snake.
what?
I have this bit I normally do on stage.
Compare women to snakes because they. Imagine if they compared women to snakes because a woman actually spoke to a snake. A woman spoke to a snake, bro. You not scared of that? A woman spoke to a snake. The snake came like it came like that, and it said, "Hey, Eve, you want an apple? You want an apple? If you eat this apple, you're gonna have all the knowledge in the world." And the woman was like, "Yes, give me the apple, give me the apple, give me the apple. Yes, snake, give me the apple. Me, if I see a snake, I'm running. If I can't kill it, I'm running. I'm running. If I see a python, I'm running, bro. I'm freaking running. I'm not gonna stand there." I mean, like, they said you're supposed to stand there so it doesn't really eat you or whatever. But like, bro, like, I don't have the balls to, like, just stand there and like, pray, don't eat me. I'm gonna try and run because I feel like I got like 4.3 speed. I could definitely run. Get me.
Station turn the corner and there's a woman in front of her. And there's like a weird tension because it's just me and her on the street. There's nobody else, right? And I know she's scared because I can kind of see her body language change, and then I'm starting to get scared because I can start thinking, you know, like you have this weird desire as a man who you're just alone on the street with this person. You want them to feel safe, but how do you make a stranger feel safe? I know I don't want to do nothing, but she doesn't know that. But because I'm a man, inherently that's the thing that happens. I understand what this makes me think of. This makes me think of, at least in my younger years, when I just be chilling in my neighborhood, and then a cop would stop me and ask me questions.
Yep.
And I'm like, why are you bothering me?
Yeah.
Like, you don't suspect me of a crime, nothing, but you're just checking
just
it. You're just
asking.
probing.
You're just probing for
And
shit
why
that's not
it's
there.
justified is because they've seen other black dudes do things. They think they could just bother me and ask me questions like with some like an idea of like criminal intent. And it's insulting. It's insulting because I go through great lengths to be an upstanding citizen, do everything the right way, pay my all that shit, and I still gotta deal with this bullshit just because I got the same skull as. That's the frustration that you start to feel as a man. And people feel justified in this, and they say it's perfectly acceptable to have that reaction. Even if it's not. I'm gonna ask the question. Would you say it's perfectly acceptable to have that attitude to proclaim this stuff very proudly, openly, if we were talking about black people? Just ask the question. Can you, as women of all colors, come out and say, I don't like being around black people, I'm scared because statistically speaking, blah, blah, blah. What would happen?
Canceled.
And here's why that feels unfair to me as a black person. Some black people do bad, so then every time I go outside of my house, even though I've done nothing wrong, there's a certain level of prejudice against me in certain situations.
Yeah.
Right? And anyone will tell me otherwise, I don't want to hear it. You as a man feel prejudiced against people, feel unsafe around you inherently at random times of the day. You feel by the way people talk about you online. There's prejudice, okay? Even if you've not done anything, because you are a male and other males have done bad things, there's a certain way that people are going to look at you. My only question is, why is this version so acceptable all the time, but then the black version of this is not socially acceptable? I'm curious.
Because we're not being specific when we say men. And when we say men, the default is white. I think so.
When they say they feel unsafe around men, they're not just meaning white men. They mean all men.
I understand what you're saying. I understand why you're saying that. And yes, I see they mean all men. But when
But it's majority white men. Yeah, it's white men.
Generals like that, they really go with the default. I remember I was having this conversation.
There's more white men in America and there's more white men in the world. Let's be honest there. Europe, like, not Europe, is it I think Asia? Asia, right? So Asia, I think Europe is in Asia. So Asia and America and Canada, that's where mostly white people are. Most black people are in, obviously it's 30% of black people in America, but most black people are like in Africa mostly, and sometimes in South Africa. Not South Africa, South America. So it's like 2 or 3 places that, if you understand what I'm trying to say, okay?
It was straight up a feminist, and we were talking about prejudice and stuff like that. And she was talking about men, and she was talking about men, and she was talking about me being a man. And I was like, bitch, don't you realize that I'm also a black man? So you're a white woman, you have...
But you have to be aware of the realities and to adjust accordingly.
Would you rather our daughter be in the woods with a bear or a man?
I would say a man.
Why?
Because I could be that man.
No. No.
Flipped it on you. What? What? They did the whole switcheroo. You didn't think about that, huh? What's up? What's up? Man. Why? Me. I'm a man. She stuck with me. She stuck with a man, not a bear. The man is me.
Not you, a stranger.
Okay, so brown bear.
Why does it have to be a brown bear?
I'm just assuming that's whether black bear, brown bear.
Just a bear, Kenny.
I think I would still say man.
Really? You want our 13-year-old daughter
It's
to
not.
be...
Oh, it's not. It's not.
Why is she trying to make him choose the bear so bad? He chose a man because, like, but not every man wants to do things to a 13-year-old, man. Like, let's be honest. There's a lot of PDFs out there, but not every man is a PDF. Not every man is a weirdo. Some men actually believe in God and not gonna do nothing to a little child. Some men, they're really horny and they can't control themselves and they do something to a 13-year-old. Not every man. Let's say there was 10 men in the woods, maybe 3 men will do something to that child and 7 wouldn't. So please don't equate every man into that category, please. We're not all the same, okay?
What I thought it was, but really, you're not thinking like me. So really, you're really gonna do? Hey, I already have my answer. And it's not so much that I didn't answer the question. I answered the question. You don't like my answer. Yeah. Sometimes it's that. Yeah.
If I found a 13-year-old in the woods, I would be like, okay, let me try and help you to safety.
Aw, that's really cute.
And a bear would be like, rawr, I'm gonna eat you. The odds are better with the man. Like, the odds are better with the
I
man.
don't know if that's true. I think you're just assuming that all men are like you.
No, we'll just take like 10.
I think you're assuming that not bear are just bears. There are more. No, not all men are like him. All right, but all bears are bears. This is not fucking Disney Channel, okay? The bear's not gonna take the kid in, and then the kid's gonna become Tarzan. That's
like those foxes or wolves.
That's how it happens.
I don't think these women think that's how it happens.
Line up 10 men.
Oh, this is not going well.
And then say 6 out of the 10 men are good. Those are better odds than 1 bear. Like leaving my child with a bear. What is the bear gonna? The bear can't feed the child. The bear could, eat the child.
And what might the man do to the child?
I don't know.
Read stories, pass the time, and get them to safety. Walk upstream. Bears will just take you to their stream, and you just watch them like eat food and stuff. Or, like I said, the bear would like maul the child.
What if a man mauls the child?
Well, a cannibal? Oh, cannibal?
I got a D instead.
Why would a man want to eat a freaking little girl? Like, what are you people talking about, bro? Like, y'all so weird, man. You people are weird. What is a man gonna? He's gonna eat the child? He's gonna eat that child? What are you talking about, bro? Like, this is disgusting. You people, sick.
In college, so I'm just trying to weigh my options here. The bear, it's not like Homeward Bound. Like, a bear will kill you.
The man might kill you.
Yes,
everybody can kill you.
But, like, what is she gonna do? Jump up in a tree? The bear's like trying to get her while like a random man. Maybe the man's lost too, and they can help each other out. Now, if the man was living in the woods and wanted to be away for some reason, then that would be suspect. But if they're both like lost and they need to find a safe.
And the caption of this says, "My sweet innocent baby husband just sees the best in everyone."
This bitch. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh, Lord.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You're aggressive
I'm
today.
sorry. Yes, I got time today, bro.
Apparently.
Bro. My sweet, my
sweet baby husband.
Wife would film me. Like I didn't. You're gonna put that on the web, and you're gonna diminish who I am as a person. My sweet baby husband. First and foremost, bears can climb up trees pretty good.
Pretty good.
2, what is this child gonna do from November to April? Because bears hibernate. You're all on your own.
You know, we've covered a lot of videos on this channel where you have dudes accosting women, being hyper aggressive, things like that. I think back to that video of that lady at the gas station surrounded by 6 or 7 dudes. And like, you would ask me like, "Hey, do you want your daughter in the woods or surrounded by 7 guys at a gas station in fucking rural Detroit or some shit?" Like, shit, probably choose the bear in that situation. But what?
There's more chances of her dying with the bear. There's more chances of her dying with the bear.
Okay, 7 gas station, middle of the woods.
You said gas stations
In the middle of the woods. What's the gas station in the middle of the woods, bro?
Your 5-year-old
Why you-
wandered
that's never
to a
happening.
gas station.
In the freaking woods, like, bro, stop it, bro. Stop it.
You go to the strip club 100 miles away.
Your example was crazy. I just inventing shit.
I know, I am.
You're just
Absolutely.
inventing shit. No, I see what you mean.
Listen, I do think this was an interesting conversation because it made me think about prejudice and all this other stuff, and how much of it is acceptable, and how much we all engage in it to some degree. You know, it's kind of like the cop video we just did, where the guy saw an older white woman and treated her very differently than he would some nigga in the hood or whatever, right? He allowed her to do whatever. But I mean, like most of us at the end of the day are going to treat some old lady much differently than we would a young man. Most of us are going to treat a young woman very differently than we would we all.
Honestly, bro, I'm picking a man because not every man wants to do anything to a little child, okay? Please. I wouldn't do anything to a child because what am I doing with a freaking child? I'm going to try to help the child out to safety, feed her if I could, whatever I can. I'm probably lost too. I've never been in the woods. Like, I'm at to, like, trying to find food to eat too. I'm not going to try and eat a freaking little child. That's disgusting, bro. I don't even like pork like that. And imagine eating a human being. Why would I do that? I like beef and chicken and some fish. Okay, please. Not every man is evil like that, okay? Come on. The odds might be crazier if, let's say, the sex worker got trapped in the woods and she's like, you know, like every man's like dream physique or whatever. Maybe something could happen then because the lust might kick in. But a little child, like most men don't find little girls attractive. Let's be honest there, bro. What is a little girl going to do to you? Or going to look attractive to you? She doesn't even have a body. If maybe put Ruby Rose, some men might go crazy, bro. Because they're already paying Ruby Rose like tens of thousands of dollars a year just to look at her. Imagine if they call her in person. Things might go wrong, okay? That's all I got to say.